What's up, guys? Today we are making ice cream right before bed. So my bedtime right now is past. It's currently 8:39. I'm jumping right into bed after this. But I really enjoy my ice cream in the morning because right before my workout, that's what I have. I blend it in, little espresso, and I am good to go. And I find that even if I eat this right before my workout, I am really good. It sits really, really well with my digestion. I always looked at the special. So this week, the goat milk was about to expire. So I'm getting this at $2 for some very high quality A to B casein, easy to digest goat milk. I'm a little bit of a lactose sensitive, so I really appreciate when I get some products that sits well with my digestion, especially that I'm to have it before workout. This recipe is about 50 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, and about 10 grams of fat. The fat comes from the milk mainly. So the first step I do is I measure the banana. So one banana is about 140 grams. I do pretty much most of my recipe the same. I like to have the banana as a base because it really makes it taste like ice cream. And it's actually like banana ice cream. So I always mash it up just a little bit just to facilitate the Ninja Creami. I'm making 2 at a time right now. You see my other veggies. I'm making 2 tubs at a time right now, but usually I would create the recipe for my whole week. So I'd split the banana in 6 containers. I'd make 6 at a time. And then it would just sit in the fridge until it's ready to pop in the freezer because I only have 2 Ninja Creami tubs. The fiber, so it's a great addition to any recipe. The more fiber, the better because it keeps you full longer. Before workout might not be ideal because you want some quick carbs, but it is what it is. I wanted raspberries. So I told myself I would have 100 per tub, but I'm already at 80 and my thing is almost done. I thought they had more in this. Apparently not. So I'm turning it down, making sure. So I'll have to adjust in my fitness ball, but I always input everything in there. So I have about 70 grams per tub right now. Forgot one. So fruit is the base. Last week it was mango and banana. This week is raspberries and banana. I have some kefir here, about a cup, that I didn't finish last week. So I'm going to put about half a cup in each. You don't need to put the kefir. It's just fermented food is really good for you. So if you have the chance, it's a great option. So now I put half a cup in each. Probably this is a little good. And then I'll put a whole cup of my base. So usually the base will be either almond milk, oat milk. This time it's goat milk. It will really differ depending on the week, depending on how I feel. You always try not to go over that max line. So I think I have more of like a 3/4 of a cup right now. And we're pretty much close to that line. Adding just a tiny bit. So 3/4 of a cup right now. So I will have to adjust that in the macros, but it will be similar to what I just told you. So very simple. I'm adding some collagen for more protein. So this is about 10 grams of protein right here. You could add that to your coffee. You could add that to your yogurt. I like to add it to the Creami. The more protein, the better. It is a little excessive to have 50 grams in the morning before your workout. But I like my protein. So I really like my Ninja. And I feel like if I start the day with like a nice big protein meal, at the moment I'm eating about 160 grams of protein. So by starting my day with 50, then after that I could kind of split in like 30 grams per meal, something like that. So this is the most precise it gets. I'm at the end of my tub right now. That was not planned. Okay, So now all we have to do is mixy. I like to add a bit of salt, just because it brings the flavor out. And I will also add some creatine, because before my workout, I find it works really well. Or I'll put it either in my Creami, or if I really want to make sure it doesn't affect the taste, I might put it in my protein shake after. But because I have so much protein today, I might skip the protein shake and just would go with tomorrow I'm off. So I'm going to go with a nice big meal. It's nice to have a protein shake right after and a quick carbs right after your workout, because it feeds the muscle that you just burned, that you just stretch and teared, and then you give it a quick carbs and it restores the glycogen reserve. But obviously, if you can get a full meal in, it's always better. Some people have a hard time hitting their protein count, so I really like all the protein from ATP Lab. They have stevia in it, so it's not sucralose, and it tastes good. I like their beef protein as well. But close to a workout, I try to have a faster absorption protein, so isolate is a little better. And then later during the day, if I do need protein again, then I'll have casein or beef protein, because it's a little slower to digest and to get absorbed by the body. So I'm going to put the lid on these, pop them in the freezer for 24 hours. Not 24 hours, because I'm waking up in literally 7. So I'll pop them for 7. I'll try to put them deep down in my freezer, and I'll show you guys the result tomorrow. So now it's time to eat the Creami. So I'm gonna get it out of the freezer. So this is my tub over here. The thing is, I filled it up a lot, so it's kind of going over a little bit. I like to add a little bit of liquid, so I might add a little bit of kefir just to make it easier. And I'm gonna blend it at light today. Just a tiny bit. Is simply delicious. Look at this. The consistency is perfect. The taste is perfect. I really hope you guys enjoy. So I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna go do my workout. Have a good day.